Fletcher set in the batter's box here. Running with the first offering and a ball outside 1-0. First pitch 10:05 a.m. here on a beautiful Thursday morning. 1-0 here for Fletcher. Reinig getting set once again. Ball in the dirt. Good look by Fletcher.
If you can get that leadoff man on, if you're Rawlins, that'd do a whole lot for you here. Because if you are the Bandits, you kind of want to get this. You want to strike first.
Reinig looking to get back into this count and does so with the strike. 2-1 now in favor of Fletcher. Fletcher playing center field today here for the Bandits, leading off. The 2-1 offering ahead hits the bottom corner of the zone. 2-2. Great pitch by Reinig, a little bit of the breaking ball. Fletcher getting set once again. Even 2-2 count. The 2-2 on and swing and a miss, and Reinig's first strikeout of the day.
All right, real quick, let's go ahead and go into our scene set. We had some technical difficulties, so we're going to run through the pregame stuff right now, a little bit at a time. Farmers Insurance scene set, first game of the 2024 night invite, and it should be interesting to see how both of these guys do. We'll have our team spotlight after our next batter.
And that is a blooper that gets by Anderson at short, and it'll be a one-out single for Fisher Murray.
Good piece of hitting. Didn't try to do too much. Just took the pitch and turned it back on itself.
And that's the moment you need if you're Rawlins right now. Now Lee Mestos to the plate. Runner on first here with one out in the top of the first. Reinig getting set once again. Here on deck is Trinity Taffner, and we get to the next batter in the hole. It will be J.D. Chisek. The first offering here to Masto. Strike down the middle with the fastball.
Yeah, Lee Maestas, he's kind of the guy that has kind of helped this team out. Their biggest win, probably the one over Level, he was the pitcher in that matchup.
One that's shining bright spots, as Mestos will foul that one off. Now 0-2 in favor of Reinig here. One out in the top of the first. Murray on first base, getting a one-out single. Reinig getting set. Murray with a medium lead off here. Reinig looks back at the runner at first. Gets set. Kicks and fires the 0-2 outside. And now 1-2.
Just a little bit high. Tried to change the eye level of Maestas. We'll see what that does here for the sequence.
Reinig getting set once again. Kicks and fires the 1-2 offering. Maestas pops one up to the second baseman in. Keen for out number 2.
All right, now moves on to our next spot. That is our team spotlight, brought to you by Aspen Cinemas in Evanston, Wyoming. Well, right now, the Rawlins Bandits sit number 3 in the Southwest. The Riverton Raiders sit number 4, brought to you by Aspen Cinemas. Scan the QR code now on your the graphic, or visit their website, aspencinemas.com, to get tickets to Horizon American Saga, playing starting tomorrow.
Reinig tries to pick off the runner at first in Murray. No avail. Runner is safe. So a restart here. And now Trinity Taffner in the box for his first at-bat of the day. 2 outs here in the top of the first. Runner on first. And Taffner cuts at the first offering. 0-1. Reinig looking to retire the side here and only give up one hit here in the first inning. Reinig set. Kicks and fires the 0-1. And strike just tags the outside portion of the zone. 0-2.
Real quick, let's go to our keys of the game, brought to you by Ellingford Brothers, 307-79 for all your sand, cement, and gravel needs. And a big key to the game for Rawlins is going to try to get that first runner in. For Riverton, you want to get the ball to your offense as quick as possible.
And a strikeout to end the top of the first for Chris Reinig. In the bottom We'll take a break here and move to the bottom of the first. We'll see Luca Kramer, Bo Anderson, and Braden Baker up for Riverton. This is the First Bank of Wyoming presentation of 307 Baseball and the 2024 Night Invite on MyLocalRadio.com and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Friends don't let friends drink bad coffee. Come visit For Pete's Sake for fresh-made coffee, an amazing menu of home-cooked meals, and great company. Visit For Pete's Sake on the corner of 9th and Main, downtown Evanston.
Out here, we've always worked remote. Out here, stress usually refers to the pull on a rope. Where a stroll in the city is also a stroll in the great outdoors. Where work is a way of life, and life is good. Out here, the backyards are big, and the deals, they're even bigger. This is Southwestern Wyoming, and it's where you can get the biggest deals on a vehicle you want with plenty of hometown hospitality. Heritage Auto, your hometown dealer with the biggest deals.
Welcome back live inside the Union broadcast booth in the Bridger Valley starting line, sponsored by Bridger Valley Electric Association. And the batting order for Riverton here: Luca Kramer, Bo Anderson, Braden Baker, Ty Martin, Chris Reinig, Ryan Cox, Coulter Heikala, Hunter Keene, and Carter Noseep. As the defensive alignments for the Bandits, it will be going left to right: Cook in left field, Fletcher in center field, Martinez in right, Mesos at shortstop, Hernandez at third, Taffner at second, Murray at first, Chiswick behind the plate playing catcher, and Eli Weisenberg on the mound for the Bandits. Apologies for the technical difficulties. Camera back up and working now. As we're about to get set here, as Weisenberg will finish his last warm-up pitch, and Luca Kramer up to the plate here. And one of the bright spots for Kramer was at the beginning of the season, the Rock Springs Invitational. He is one of the few lefty batters in that tournament, and the wind was kicking up quite a bit, and it favored lefties as it was blowing out into left field. And Kramer actually hit a home run in that game.
Oh, wow.
In the game, I believe it was versus Jackson. And at first, Kramer was celebrating, knowing it was over. And then some of the outfielders for, I believe, don't call me on this, but I believe it was the Jackson game. Some outfielders for Jackson didn't see the ball go over. So they're looking around for the ball. The field ump initially rules home run and then tells Kramer to stop for a second. And everyone's looking around all confused. And finally, Jackson's like, you know what? The outfielder's like, that ball probably did go over. So it was a home run for Luca Kramer as he'll lead off here for Riverton, playing third base today. Of course, the wind not too strong as it was in Rock Springs that week. But I know, I probably shouldn't have said anything.
Don't ever say that.
I probably shouldn't have said anything. I probably shouldn't have said anything there. But my apologies.
Well, if the wind starts howling, we know who to blame now.
Yeah. Weisenberg with the first offering here. And the breaking ball in the dirt, 1-0.
It was Weisenberg, the lefty, that got the start against Evanston in Game 1 on Sunday. So he's not too far coming off of a start. The Outlaws won that one to the tune of 16-0.
The 1-0 offering for Kramer, and 2-0 now as that pitch barely outside. Kramer getting set once again, tapping the home plate. Now the 2 offering here from Weisenberg. Whoa. And Kramer sends a shot on that one. That is fouled off, 2-1.
Yeah, that's a long strike right there. Kramer was camping on something.
2-1 offering ahead here. Weisenberg getting set once again, and now Kramer calls for time, kicking some of the dirt out of his shin pad or out of his boot here before he gets set once again.
Beautiful backdrop. You see the kind of cliffs, kind of typical Western or stereotypical Western scenery in the background. Looks beautiful. It's going to be a fun weekend here.
Very fun weekend for sure. The 2-1 outside, now a 3-1. And also you look at the houses off to the left. just sitting on those cliffs. That's a perfect view for a baseball game.
Hey,
If you ever want to watch baseball on your back porch, there you go.
you know what? If I owned one of those houses, I'd probably take a lawn chair, plant it in the backyard, and just look down here.
Yeah, swing and a miss in the dirt by Kramer, 3-2. Weisenberg with the off speed, and it caught Kramer swinging.
Yeah, he saw that start to drop low, and his eyes just kind of lit up thinking, I'm about to make this a 1-0 game, but it just dropped lower than he expected.
Full count here for Kramer, the 3-2 offering outside, and Weisenberg will get his first walk of the day, and Kramer will take a leadoff walk. 80% of the time, leadoff walks do end up circling the bases, so Kramer in a good situation right now is Bo Anderson to the plate here playing shortstop today.
Did you hear that from Aaron?
Yes, I'm quoting Aaron, our good friend Aaron Poland.
His numbers changes every year because last year it was 90% of the time.
Well, maybe it's an MLB stat. I don't know. I don't know. But anyways, back to the action is now Bo Anderson. To bat on deck is Braden Baker. Weisenberg keeping an eye on Kramer at first. Weisenberg with the offering outside, but a good stop by the catcher and Chiswick behind the plate.
So I'd say Chiswick had to make that play there because if that gets away, there's enough foul territory that anything gets past a catcher here in this tournament, it's going to be an extra base.
I was about to comment on that as well once you mentioned that, yeah, a lot of open space here behind home plate, so any loose balls, and it could be a free base for the runner. Weisenberg again set here. Kicks and fires the 1-0. Anderson sends that into left center field towards the gap. That goes off the wall. Cook reaches to get it. Kramer rounding third. Anderson will stop at second, and it will be an RBI double.
A stand-up double for Anderson. Just laced that one for center, for left field. Wow, what a piece of hitting. 1-0 Raiders to start it out.
That ball was mere inches of exiting this ballpark here, and that's the power this Riverton lineup has. Very sneaky power that we've seen so far this season, and a lot of teams are starting to adjust to.
Yeah, but that is also the second batter in a row that we've seen really show off some great contact and lace that one.
Braden Baker now in the box here. 1-0 from the first offering from Weisenberg as it's 305 to left field, about 310 to center, and 305 to right. So a little bit of a shorter ballpark here. So some guys are definitely going to be reaching the fences.
You know, this ballpark's going to see some big games this year. We've got the district tournament here. We're also at the end of and the beginning of August, actually, right after the state tournament, the All-Star Game and Home Run Derby is going to be here. You and I are going to be here for that. That is going to be a lot of fun.
Definitely a lot of fun for sure. 1-1 here. Weisenberg with a strike on the last offering to Baker. Anderson at second. Weisenberg set the 1-1. Gets out the glove of Chiswick. Anderson will stay at second base. And now 2-1 in favor of Braden Baker.
Well, Riverton's already got that one run in, and this team kind of likes to run downhill. They get one in, then they're looking to get 5 in.
Kicks and fires the 2-1 outside, 3-1. And like how you mentioned that, because once Riverton gets one run on the board, they want to make that number crooked in every single inning and just put on the power that we've seen so far from this Raiders squad. 3-1 the count in favor of Baker.
Here's an impressive result for them.
Whoa. Baker pops one into left field. Carter tracing back, drops it. Anderson, and looks like they're going to call it foul, as well as edging into foul ground. So Anderson will trot back to second base, as it looks like it might also got Cook in the face as well. As we have Rawlins manager running out and one of the Green River players helping in the press box run out as well.
So it looks like we have a bit of a stoppage to play. Let's go ahead and take a break.
Yep, we'll take a quick break here. This is the First Bank of Wyoming presentation of 307 Baseball and also the 2024 Night Invite on MyLocalRadio.com and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Do you want to further your education? Are you thinking of attending college? You can start now here in Evanston. Western Evanston Outreach provides students with a low-cost alternative to leaving town. Western offers a variety of degrees including nursing, BAS, and our brand new cybersecurity, also offering a variety of certificate programs that can be completed all right here in Evanston. Western Evanston Outreach, we are your local community college.
Quality is the one thing that you can always count on when you do business with Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. You always get high-quality products and friendly, knowledgeable service at Ellingford's. Stop in today, 199 County Road, Evanston.
Bridger Valley Electric Association provides safe, reliable, and affordable electric energy and related services to their member owners in Wyoming and Utah. Bridger Valley Electric is a consumer-owned cooperative.
When you have an appointment with the dentist, it's reassuring to know that you're going to be seen by experienced, well-trained professionals. At Bear River Dental in Evanston, Dr. Lester, Dr. Owens, and Dr. Welch check every box. Plus, they're really nice people. Their passion to provide excellent dental care is reflected in everything from state-of-the-art equipment to professional, hard-working staff. Choose the professionals at Bear River Dental, serving patients of all ages. Call today to schedule an appointment.
At Alta Construction, we specialize in pre-engineered steel buildings, interior office framing, finishes and flooring, concrete work from foundations to concrete flat work. Alta Construction specializes in industrial and commercial projects. Call today at 307-786-4834. Alta Construction, from conception to completion.
The town of Mountain View is located in the historic Bridger Valley and serves as the gateway to the high Uintas. With a panoramic view of the rugged Uinta peaks, you feel like you're in paradise. Our town park and scenic river walk offer a safe place for rest and relaxation. Looking for a great place to live? Our quality of life is great and our people are very friendly. Come join our tranquil way of life. The town of Mountain View, a gateway to the high Uintas.
Book your next event at Aspen Cinemas. Make it your own with corporate or family parties, birthdays, video game nights, or personal screenings of new movies. They're all available. With affordable pricing and easy booking, you can make your next event stand out at Aspen Cinemas. Aspen Cinemas, 307-316-7846. Book your event today at Aspen Cinemas, 307-316-7846.
Welcome back live inside the Union broadcast booth, as looks like Cook is okay after receiving medical attention. So we'll get back to some baseball action, as right now 2-1 count here for Braden Baker. Bo Anderson, the runner on second in scoring position, as Riverton up 1-0 here on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard.
Yeah, we're just in the bottom of the first as well.
It looks actually it's a 3-2 count. Ref did just put up a full count here. So instead, 3-2
I was wondering
here.
about that. I had 3-1 and then the foul ball there.
Weisberg getting set. A full 3-2 offering, and Baker will pop one up. The first baseman trying to run after that one in Murray, but to no avail. That goes out of play, and now we'll redo the full count offering. Baker getting set once again. Weisberg getting set. The lefty on the mound. The 3-2. Baker sends that one sky high into center field. Fletcher running under it. Can't. Wow. Gets the grab. Anderson will tag up from second. What a great play by Fletcher for out number one.
Yeah, that was away from his body, kind of reverse leap out type of move there. Fletcher makes a great play, makes the grab, because if he doesn't, I can tell you right now that's extra bases for the batter. And then you've got a problem, because you would most definitely have Anderson coming home.
Absolutely. Anderson tags up, so he is 90 feet away from home plate. Ty Martin to the play as that ball gets away. Anderson thinks about Chiswick. Trying to slide under that one. Finally gets a hand on the baseball. 1-0 count as a good save by Chiswick.
Yeah, really he had to make that save. Otherwise, Anderson's coming home no problem.
1-0 here as Weisberg will walk back to the bump. Ty Martin playing in center field here today for the Raiders. Anderson at third base. The 1-0 offering high and outside 2-0. Looks like Weisberg tried to go for the breaking ball. It just didn't snap through the arm quick enough, and now a 2-0. 1 out here in the bottom of the first. Weisberg getting set, kicks and fires the 2-0, and just outside a good look by Martin, now 3-1.
I don't mind that pitch
3-0.
by Weisenberg because it wasn't one that missed by a lot. That was something that I think he was trying to hope to induce a swing on. But the problem is that Weisenberg's thrown so many outside the window that Riverton's got such great plate discipline. He's got to make him think a little bit harder.
The 3-0 inside is now runners on the corners, a 1-out walk for Ty Martin.
And now if you're Riverton, you just saw the opposing pitcher throw 4 straight balls. I'm not swinging at this first one unless it is a beach ball right down the middle.
Yeah, Chris Reinig has some power. Starting pitcher in this matchup for the Raiders, so a pitcher versus pitcher duel ahead. On deck is Ryan Cox, and if we can get to the next batter, it will be Coulter Heikkila in the hole. Weisberg keeping an eye on the runner in first in Martin. Gets set. Martin goes, and a moonshot by Reinig into center field, and that one is over the wall and gone. A 3-run shot for the Raiders. Make it 4-0 on the Heritage of Evanston scoreboard.
Well, with the way Riverton came out swinging in this game, you felt like it was only a matter of time until something was going to get deposited over that left field fence. Great contact, and it was one of those ones where as soon as it hit the air, you just had a feeling that was either going to be a wall scraper or clear, and that's exactly what happened.
As now 4-0, and the bases are cleared here in the bottom of the first, 1 out. And maybe a little bit of a sight to see here at this ballpark throughout the week, the first home run of the night invite.
This ballpark is 305, 310, 305, so it is one of the shorter ones, more of a hitter-friendly ballpark. So we're probably going to see our fair bit of dingers this week, especially with the talent that's coming to Sweetwater County this week.
Amazing talent throughout this whole entire tournament. 0-1 offering here for Cox. Fouled off the first offering from Weisenberg. Weisenberg gets set, fires the 0-1, and Cox takes a swing at that one. Now 0-2 here with 1 out. No one on base in the bottom of the first.
All right, if you are Weisenberg right here, if you can get a 3-pitch strikeout, bouncing back from a home run, that is something that I think your team can get behind and then make you realize, all right, it's a 4-run game, but we can get back to the dugout with that being a 4-run game.
Absolutely. The 0-2 offering from Weisenberg. Cox lines one by the gap between the shortstop and the third baseman and will get to first base safely for a 1-out single. So now a runner on base here for the Raiders as Coulter Heikkila playing in right field today at the plate for Riverton. Cox at first base. Weisberg keeping her eye on the runner at first. Weisberg gets set, first offering here for Heikkila, and he skips out of his stance here. Now 1-0. Pitch goes just a little bit too inside.
That thing started in the window just barely where you had to think about it, and then at the very last minute kind of faded out. Great job by Heikkila.
The 1-0 here for Coulter Heikkila, first at-bat of the day for the right fielder. The 1-0 offering, and just outside from Weisenberg, 2-0. Runner on first here, 1 out in the bottom of the first. 4-0 in favor of Riverton. Was 1-0, but then a 3-run homer by Chris Reinig moves this game up to 4-0. just outside 3-0, and now Heikela in a great count situation.
Yeah, usually you see the red light here, but with the momentum that Riverton has, it would not surprise me to see the green light. I'm not expecting it, though.
One out here in the bottom of the first. Weisenberg getting set, keeps an eye on Cox at first. The 3-0 offering straight down the middle, the breaking ball, 3-1.
Yeah, he was holding the whole way. It's the smart move. Only one down, you can get more base. You got one man on, you can get more base runners on. Try to work that walk. But hats off to Weisenberg for taking advantage of the situation.
Yeah. 3-1, and now Heikela will take his free base. Now runners on first and second for the Raiders. Third walk of the day by Weisenberg. As now Hunter Keene, the second baseman, up to the plate here for the Raiders. On deck is Carnosi in the ninth spot. And then in the hole, if we can get to that point, once again, it'll be Luca Kramer to start the order again here for the Raiders. Pitch goes way inside. Keene does a little dance out of the way, 1-0. Weisberg getting set, puts his back foot on the rubber. Keene set as well. 1-0 ahead. Runners on first and second. Weisberg with the offering way outside, but a good glove grab by Chiswick. Count 2-0. Rawlins trying to get out of the inning here. Double play ball could be in effect if Weisenberg can get the batter to roll over on one. 2-0 here, one out in the bottom of the first. 4-0 in favor of the Raiders. The 2-0 offering outside 3-0. As if you're Weisberg, you want to lay one here in the zone, but not necessarily a cookie as well for Keene.
No, they'll take full advantage of that if you do, especially with how they've been hitting the ball lately.
3-0 count. Weisberg gets set. Kicks and fires. Keene lines one into left field. One runner running around third. Cox beats the attempted throw in time, slides into home, and now 5-0 in favor of the Raiders. An RBI single for Hunter Keene. Runners on first and second once again. And Carter Nosey, the left fielder, to the plate.
Rawlins will play Lockwood, Montana tomorrow at 3 p.m. And for Riverton, they'll play Jackson tomorrow at 5:30 p.m.
Rematch of earlier on in the Rock Springs tournament.
That'll be a good game.
Very good game. A lot of good bats on both of those squads.
And we got some good games today. Listen to this slate. After this, at 12:30, we'll have Jackson versus Laramie, which that almost feels like an unofficial rivalry. I think it's the single-A Laramie team coming here, but Jackson and Laramie seem to always play each other at the AA state tournament. And then we've got Lovell versus Cheyenne, Powell versus Pocatello, and then it'll end with Green River and Lockwood, Montana.
First offering to Nosey above the zone, 1-0 count. Runners on first and second, 5-0 in favor of the Raiders. One out here in the bottom of the first. Weisberg keeping an eye on the runner in second in Heikela. Heikela getting set, the 2-0. And just tags bomb corner 2-1. Actually, correction, says the score of 1-1. I'm pretty sure it's a 2-1 count. Weisberg with the offering.
Nice pitch by
Strike
Weisenberg.
two, now a 2-2.
Tell you what, if he can consistently locate that breaking ball, because it starts just high enough that you don't think it's going to drop in, but it does. If he can do that, that would be big.
Very big here for this Rawlins squad, trying to get out of this bottom of the first. 5-0 in favor of Riverton. Outside 3-2, full count here. One out.
Oh, they did correct it, 2-2.
It says 2-2. Even 2-2 count ahead here for Noseep. Runners on first and second. Luca Kramer on deck for the Raiders. No seep. Sends one straight over to the third baseman and out number 2. And that's why they call third base the hot corner as Hernandez catches out number 2.
Nice patience by Hernandez. That's one of those ones that's deceptively hard to, one of those plays that's, it's not the easiest play to make, especially if you start thinking about how easy it's going to be before it happens. But a great job there by Hernandez, making sure the ball gets into the glove. He thought of that. He could, instead of trying to force the throw, he settled for the second out. Good job.
5-0 here in the bottom of the first. And pitch just down and below for Kramer. 1-0 here. Kramer's first at-bat was a walk and got on base and was able to round the bases here in the bottom of the first. 5-0 in favor of the Raiders. Ball gets away from Chiswick. Good block, though, and now a 2-0. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Runners on first and second. Weisenberg gets that, keeps an eye on the runner at second in Heikkila. Weisenberg kicks and fires the 2-0, and just above the zone, 3-0 in favor of Luca Kramer.
That's that breaking ball that has worked so well for him throughout this the beginning of this game. Again, if he can just locate that consistently, he might have something working there.
Definitely for sure, as Weisberg's been able to try to cut the corners as Kramer sends one into left field. Cook gathering under it. That will drop at the wall. Heikkila rounding third. He will come home, and it'll be an RBI double for Luca Kramer.
Makes it 6-0 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard in favor of the Raiders.
As that is 6 runs on the board early on here, as looks like we'll have Kramer taking some of the gear off here before he will go back to second base, and we'll have Bo Anderson up once again. He had a double off the wall, was able to bring a run around. So a RBI double in his first at-bat of the day. Weisberg with the offering inside. Anderson takes a look at that one. 1-0 here, 2 outs in the bottom of the first. Runners in scoring position on second and third for the Raiders. On deck, if we get to that point, is Braden Baker. He flew out to center field.
Anderson led this game also. They batted around the order, and if you remember, he had a foul ball that just wasn't straight enough to produce anything. So he's got some power, and he's a second chance against Weisenberg is probably going to help him.
The 1-1 ahead here for Bo Anderson. Weisenberg gets set, kicks and fires. Now a 2-1 here for the pitcher on the mound, as Weisenberg trying to get that last out to try to get the bats going for Rawlins again here in the top of the second. Anderson ready and set in the batter's box. Weisenberg, the 2-1 outside. Whoa. But Chiswick, the little jump hop catch.
That was a play he had to make. Yes. Otherwise, he's coming. Otherwise, the runner at third is coming home.
Now 3-1 here for Anderson. Weisberg gets set, kicks and fires the 3-1 down in the dirt, and that will be ball number 4 as the base is loaded for the Raiders.
Yeah, this is another opportunity for the Raiders, and man, you're looking at a situation where your 9th runner is standing on first base right now with 2 outs in the first inning.
And Braden Baker, the catcher, up to the plate, and he flew out deep to center field, and if it wasn't for a good little turnaround move by Fletcher, that would have dropped as a hit as well. Baker with a little chopper gets past Hernandez at third. 1 run will come across a second, looking to speed home. That is Kramer, and 2 runs across the board for the Raiders. 8-0 for Riverton. It will be a 2 RBI single as we have a courtesy runner in for Braden Baker. That is number 13, Jameson Spalgen.
This is our home run hitter, right?
Nope, that'll be next up. So this is Ty Martin here.
Worthy to know right now, Weisenberg has thrown 47 pitches in this 2/3 of an inning.
Weisenberg gets set here. Runners on first and second. And Martin sends one into left field, and Cook underneath that one for out number 3. After break, we move to the top of the second. 8-0 in favor of Riverton. This is the First Bank of Wyoming presentation of 307 Baseball and the 2024 Night Invite on MyLocalRadio.com and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
At Uintah County School District number 6, each student is important. Each student has different interests. Each student has unique talents and areas for growth and development. We love and appreciate each student, and we work hard to make sure we are meeting the needs of each student so that when we all come together, we create a powerful school district filled with individual students headed for success. Uintah County School District number 6 in Lyman. It's a great day to be an Eagle.
The crew of Rocky Mountain Yeti have found themselves searching the wilderness for the elusive Yeti, traveling through the rugged terrain in one of their premium rides found at Rocky Mountain Yeti. Coming up to a clearing, the crew finally gets a glimpse of what they've been searching for, the great Yeti deal from Rocky Mountain Yeti. Visit today and see why legends are driven. 100 Wasatch and 130 North 3rd Street, Evanston.
Welcome back live inside the Union broadcast booth. Anthony Colasuono alongside Elon Olive as a big bottom of the first for the Raiders. 8 runs come across, and 3 of those runs were powered by Chris Reinig with a 3-run homer in the bottom of the first.
Yeah, and he was actually going to lead off the next inning as well. So we'll see what happens. And wouldn't you know it, he's also on the bump right now. It's been a while since we've seen him on here, so let's go through his stat line. In his 1-inning pitch, he had 1 hit, 2 strikeouts. That's it.
Yes, a clean inning for Reinig on that part. As the part of the order here for the Bandits, J.D. Chizik will lead off. Aaron Martinez on deck and Jorge Hernandez in the hole for the Rawlins Bandits as we get started here at top of the second. 8-0 in favor of Riverton on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard.
Last year, Riverton did not compete in single A. Now they've brought this team back, and man, what a return for the Raiders.
As they combined forces with Lander, as you have players last year from Lander and players from Riverton's team from last year that did not compete in single A. Chizik enters the batter's box here, Reinig with the delivery in the dirt. 1-0. Chizik will step outside the batter's box here, regain his step, and waltz back in. 1-0 ahead here. Quick pitch by Reinig, and that's fouled to the backstop. 1-1. So Reinig wasting no time. He gets set and fires right away. Reinig set. Kicks and fires the 1-1, and Chizik will foul off another one. 1-2 as that goes off the top of the building behind us. And now Reinig ahead here in the count. 1-2 as 2 strikeouts, possibly looking for his 3rd on the day. The 1-2, and Chizik pops one up. Cox trying to chase after that one and drops right in front of his glove. So Chizik will get another swing here.
Looked like the first baseman Cox had that thing in his grasp, just couldn't hang on to it.
1-2 here for Chizik as he'll re-enter the batter's box. 8-0 in favor of Riverton. No one on base here, no outs in the top of the second. Chizik ducks out of the way that one now, even 2-2 offering the heater just a little bit outside. Even 2-2 offering ahead for Chiswick, the catcher. And just outside now, full count here. As remember, the top of the first, Fisher Murray got to a full count, and then it was able to get a single and line out to center field. So let's see what Chiswick can do here as ball in the dirt, and Chiswick will take his free base for a leadoff walk. First walk of the day for Reinig. So now to the plate is Aaron Martinez, starting in right field for Rawlins. Eight nothing on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard as we have a full day of games here. So if you're a huge American Legion baseball fan or just a huge baseball fan in general, just kick back, relax, crack open a cold soda, have some popcorn, and just hang out with us the whole entire day as 0-1 as Martinez takes a swing at the first offering from Reinig. The 0-1 now catches the inside of the zone. 0-2 here, no outs. Runner on first in the top of the second.
I almost asked a really dumb question. What is your soda choice? But I think I know the answer.
It's Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
Come on, Elon.
I know
You've
this.
worked it with me for how many months now? 1-2, as I have about 3 of those back in my little cooler thing.
I opened it and I was like, yep, Anthony Colasuono's here.
Yep. That's how you officially know I'm here. 1-2, and now just outside. Now an even 2-2.
Like Cody beers with the Diet Coke.
Yes, and we'll have Cody later on here today.
Cody and Jace Andrews are going to be calling the next game. I'm excited to just sit back and watch that Jackson Laramie one.
That's going to be a good one. As now a full count as that pitch tends a little too inside for Martinez's liking. Now a full count, 3-2, no outs. Runner on second. On first. The 8-0 lead, and Reinig catches the inside corner and sits Martinez.
Let's take a look at this pitch on instant replay right here. Just a beautiful job dotting that lower inside corner. You see it kind of right there, just drops in there beautifully.
Third strikeout of the day for Reinig on the mound. Jorge Hernandez to the plate. First offering cuts at that. Now 0-1 here. 1 out in the top of the second. Runner on first for the Bandits. Hernandez going to re-enter the box. Get set once again. The third baseman in today's matchup. The 0-1 ahead from Reinig. Quickly fires. Catches the bottom of the zone. 0-2 on the fastball. And Reinig throwing some heavy heat here early on today. Reinig keeping an eye on the runner at first in Chiswick. The 0-2 offering, and Hernandez hits one into left field. No seep will corral that one together. Now runners on first and second for Rawlins.
Good little piece of hitting there by Hernandez. I think that's what going to be the key for Rawlins, not just in this game, but throughout their whole season, is just take what's given to you.
Yeah.
Don't try to. It's really easy to see on the other side. You're seeing Riverton just literally swing for the fences.
Yeah.
If you are not that, not every team is a power home run hitting team, but you do see small ball teams compete and beat power hitting teams. So that's going to be a key for Rawlins, I think, moving on throughout the rest of the season is kind of developing that small ball mentality.
Absolutely. Weisenberg hit now his first at-bat of the day. Ball in the dirt from Reinig, a pitcher versus pitcher matchup here once again. But going back to the hit by Hernandez, that was just a sweet spot hit into left field. Did everything correct. Not the flashiest hit in the world, but hey, it gets you on base. And now you have a runner in scoring position at second in Chiswick. The 1-0 offering hits the inside of the zone. 1-1 here with 1 out in the top of the second.
Reinig is feeling really, really confident. That one was one that I think that if you could ask Weisenberg again, he would definitely take a swing at it.
Reinig gets set here. The righty on the mound. Weisenberg, the lefty, in the box. Keeps an eye on the runner at second in Chiswick. The 1-1 offering, and Weisenberg skips out of the way of that one, 2-1. Runners on first and second for Rawlins. 2-1 count. Weisenberg, the pitcher today in this matchup for Rawlins, a 2-1, and will foul that one off. 2-2 as Weisenberg took a look at that fastball.
Yeah, absolutely. And this tournament won't have bracket play or anything like that. It's just kind of a pool round robin type thing. So it'll be really, as each team has one game per day over the next 4 days. So this will be the first of 4 games for both these two teams.
On deck is Kipton Cook. 2-2. Just outside now, full count. 3-2. As Weisenberg looking to get on base, a walk or a hit to try to bring Chiswick around at second.
Well, and that would also load the bases, which is something that I think Riverton, if you can do that, that's how you cut into this 8-0 lead is getting base runners on.
A full offering here. A little chopper back up to Keene. Tosses the second and gets the force out there. As now it'll be runners on the corners. 2 outs here in the top of the second. Chiswick at third, and Weinsberg will get to first on the fielder's choice. As now Kipton Cook battling here in the 9th spot for Rawlins. On deck, if we get to that point, will be James Fletcher to start the order once again for the Bandits. As a high swing, Baker with a throw to second. That's more than in time, as that will end the top of the second. This is the First Bank of Wyoming presentation of 307 Baseball and the 2024 Night Invite on MyLocalRadio.com and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
With 25 years of successful industry experience, Mountain West Business Solutions looks forward to providing all of our customers with exceptional service, industry-leading technology, and a one-of-a-kind buying experience. Having your office equipped with the right technology makes all the difference in the world. With a lower cost per print, we will supply you with the right technology for the best price. Great people, great products, and great service. Mountain West Business Solutions.
The very best place to stay when you visit Evanston, Wyoming is the Best Western Dunmar Inn. This amazing hotel is located on 10 beautiful acres and offers clean, comfortable rooms with amazing beds, a fitness center, an outdoor pool, open in the summer, and a wonderful on-site restaurant that provides a complimentary breakfast with every stay, all at an affordable rate. Whenever your travels bring you to Evanston, Wyoming, make all your room reservations at the Best Western Dunmar Inn, 1601 Harrison Drive.
Welcome back live inside the Union broadcast booth. Anthony Colasuono alongside Elon Olive. Rawlins not able to put up any runs in the top of the second, so Riverton will hit the bats once again. Chris Reinig to lead off, Ryan Cox on deck, and Coulter Heikala in the hole. And Reinig leading off here in the bottom of the second, and Weisenberg on the mound is going to have to keep in his back of his mind that Reinig was the one to hit that 3-run homer in the bottom of the first.
I was about to say that this is our home run hitter who deposited it over the left field wall. Looks like we have some substitutions coming in for the Bandits.
8-0 in favor of Riverton here. As throws finish here for Rawlins. Also Chiswick getting his catcher's gear back on and getting ready set for another inning of work. As the 5, 6, 7 hitters up for Riverton, a good part of this lineup. All with sneaky power, but that's almost the definition of this Riverton lineup, just sneaky power all around.
No, you're absolutely right, and I think we saw that in spades in that first inning. It was really kind of a showcase for them and what they could do.
Definitely, for sure. As any team, when you put up 8 runs in the bottom of the first in any baseball game. That's a huge success of just, batting ball. So, hitting the cages and just practicing those swings and making sure you get through every single at-bat as much as you can and just get that time and reps. And especially in a wood bat tournament where most players hit metal or composite bats these days. And, wood bats might be hard for some players to hit. Some players are very successful at hitting wooden bats. So it's going to be a different change for everyone.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
As now looks like we're about ready to go here in the bottom of the second. 8-0 the score in favor of Riverton. And start time was at 10:05 a.m. local time here in Green River. About to hit 11 a.m. So almost an hour into this matchup. And no new inning after 2 hours of play. Weisberg getting set here. For the bottom of the second, kicks and fires the first offering to Reinig. And that's down below and tags the bottom of the zone. 0-1 in favor of Weisenberg. Reinig in the box once again here. First at bat was that 3-run homer. And watches that one sail by. 0-2. Looks at that one as now Weisberg in a favorable position here to start the bottom of the second. The 0-2 ahead. Weisberg getting set. Reinig in the box. Kicks and fires the 0-2 down below. Now a 1-2 count. Good look by Reinig. Reinig trying to battle back now as no one on base here in the bottom of the second. No outs. As head coach, the manager of the Green River Knights, Ben Lale, showing off the muscles.
I know it's the night invite, but I don't recall it being called the Ben Lale Show.
Now even count 2-2 as that pitch goes to the backstop, but nice display of the muscles by manager Ben Lale.
Tell you what, that guy was a stud back in his day.
Yes.
He was drafted, you know that?
Yes.
I think he was drafted by the Angels.
And his brother played for the Yankees.
His brother worked for the Phillies last year.
The 2-2 outside. Now a full count here. 3-2 offering here in the bottom of the second. As Reinig's worked his way back into a very good spot.
Matter of fact, he came up to us after a game at Districts and goes, "Oh yeah, just so you know, they were watching you guys in the Green River Knights game in the Phillies clubhouse this morning." We're like, "What?"
As Weisenberg gets his first strikeout of the day, gets Reinig swinging on the outside pitch.
Good looking pitch there by Weisenberg. You know, that's the thing. We've seen some great moments from him, and a lot like the rest of this Rawlins team. They're young. This really could be a B team, and not saying B as in they're not as good as an A team or whatever.
Yeah.
But I mean, age-wise,
yes,
this is a young team, and it just is going to take a few games, a lot of innings, practice, experience to put it all together. But when they do, they're going to be competitive. I believe that.
Weinsberg, first pitch was a ball outside, the 1-0, and Cox takes a hack at that one now, even 1-1 count.
His off speed looks to be getting stronger and stronger throughout this game.
And for pitchers, that tends to be the thing, is that the off speed will get stronger throughout the course of work. No one on bases, one out here in the bottom of the second. Weisenberg gets set, kicks and deals the 1-1. That scoots inside. Cox has to scoot out of the way of that one. Now a 2-1 on deck is Coulter Heikela. And we can get to that point in the hole is Hunter Keene. Everyone in the Riverton lineup had an at-bat in the bottom of the first. The 2-1 here from Weisenberg gets away, and the 3-1 bounces straight towards the backstop, and we're grateful for backstops because if not, Elon would have had to do his best hockey glove save to catch that one.
I'd have taken that on the shin, bro.
You're taking that on the shin?
I'd have taken that on the shin. That was low skipping.
No, it would have
would've
bounced.
skipped.
It would have bounced.
It was low skipping, and it would have gone right into my shin.
As that'll be a 1-out walk for Ryan Cox.
And you know what? It would serve me right, because this is one of the rare times ever that I'm wearing shorts.
Yes.
Like, have you ever seen me wear shorts before?
No.
Yeah. So it would serve me right. It'd be the one time I wear shorts, and I would get a goose egg on my shin from a ball coming back there.
Coulter Heikkila to the plate. Runner on first in Cox. 1 out in the bottom of the second. On deck is Hunter Keene. Weisenberg getting set. Kicks and deals. And the 0-1, as that first pitch was a strike for Heikkila.
He's throwing a lot of strikes here. We'll see if Riverton dials in and gets aggressive on it.
The 0-1 here. Weisenberg keeps an eye on Cox at first. The 0-1 offering just above the zone. 1-1 even count. One ahead here. Heikkila, first at bat, got on base with a walk, was able to round the bases. As a pickoff attempt back to first, ball gets away from the first baseman in Murray. Cox will trot to second base on the throwing error. And now runner in scoring position for the Raiders.
He could have gotten further because that ball sailed over towards the fence, and the first baseman, Murray, was going to have to run a mile to get to it. That was an easy take there for Cox.
Heikkila re-enters the batter's box here. 1-1 count, 1 out here in the bottom of the second. Weisenberg gets set, kicks and fires outside. Now 2-1 here in the bottom of the second.
If you're Chiswick, you have to keep in mind that Cox is looking to get to third anyway, anyhow. So if anything gets past him, you're giving him third. So you have to keep the ball in front of you if you're Chiswick.
Weisenberg gets set, deals the 2-1 outside, 3-1, and Chiswick with the high glove is that he saw that pitch just streaking just a little bit outside.
He has made some moves behind the plate. I'll tell you what, J.D. Chiswick.
3-1 offering ahead. Weisenberg keeping an eye on Cox at second outside, and Heikkila will take his walk. As now Hunter Keene to the plate here, 1 out in the bottom of the second. 6th walk of the day for Weisenberg. On deck, Carter Noseep.
Well, this is how that first inning kind of built up for the Raiders. They got runners on, and then they brought them all home.
And a ball in the dirt and a swing and a miss by Keene.
Yeah, you could hear the displeasure of the Raiders in the dugout over there after that swing.
I think it was more of a friendly jab than than a little bit of a stern holler at. But Keene gets ready once again. Was able to get on base with a single and was able to round the bases.
You know what? For fun, we should come up with superlative awards for the teams for this tournament, like most chatty, most entertaining, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Right now, Riverton is definitely a good dugout chatter team.
Yeah.
Tell you what, though, Green River.
I was about to mention Green River. That team is always fired up.
You'll see tonight.
Yes.
There will be no silence in this game, even when you and I aren't talking, because the Knights like to talk in the dugout, and it is fun.
Yes, and the games recently versus Evanston, just 24/7, just hearing the chatter.
Anytime you get Evanston Green River, that is always a fun one because it's kind of developed into a little bit of a rivalry because Green River and Evanston, they split the season series last year. And then it was Green River who had an exciting win in the district tournament to end Evanston's season.
2-2 here for Hunter Keene. 1 out in the bottom of the second, 8-0 in favor of Riverton. Weisenberg gets set, kicks and deals a 2-2 just outside. Now full count here. But it's funny what sometimes, just the voice is put on the Green River dugout for sure. And that's just baseball in general. Whenever you have some good dugout talk going on, it just fuels the batter in the box. Full count here, 3-2. Weisenberg offers just outside. And now it will be bases loaded for the Raiders.
Well, right now the runner, the batter represents the 12th run for Riverton. Remember, it's 15 after 2.5 in Riverton's case.
Carter Noseep to the plate. On deck is Luca Kramer. That pitch gets away. Cox hustling for home. The runners from second and first will advance one base, and now it's 9-0 in favor of Riverton.
There was absolutely nothing Chiswick could do there. We talked a lot about how he has to keep the ball in front of him in order to keep that runner on. That pitch was behind the batter. Nothing they could do. That's a wild pitch, and unfortunately, that's going to go against Weisenberg, and that makes it 9-0.
Has two runners in scoring position here. Keen on second, Heikala at third. Noseep. First at bat lined out to the third baseman in Hernandez. The 1-0 offering and chopped foul.
Actually make it in the dugout? No.
I think it skipped right in front, but Luca Kramer may got a piece of it with his bat as he was trying to bat it down.
We need to talk with Benny Locks and make a ground rule that it's like an extra base if you hit a foul ball and it actually squirts through the door into the dugout.
Swing and a miss on the breaking ball. 1-2. One out here in the bottom of the second. 9-0 in favor of Riverton. The Raiders put on a show so far versus the Bandits. As time called by Noseep. So it looks like the ump's actually checking some of Chiswick's gear here just to make sure it's protecting him properly. We do not want any injuries, as it looks like the ump helps Chiswick tidy up some of his gear. And we'll get back to some baseball action. Weisberg gets set, kicks and fires, and in the dirt. Good block by Chiswick. And now a 2-2 count here in the bottom of the second. Chiswick's made plenty of good plays behind the plate so far for the Bandits.
He has been a bright spot for Rawlins. I would absolutely agree with that.
The 2-2 offering in the dirt. Now a full count here. 3-2. A walk loads the bases. A hit could bring around the two runners on base. Full count. 3-2 ahead. Weisenberg gets that in the box. On the bump. And that swings right past as Heikla had to do a little bit of a dance to get out of that one as that goes into foul ground towards the third base side.
Tell you what, this Riverton team, they are not afraid to hit the ball, and they're not afraid to hit the ball hard.
Yeah. Full count here, 3-2. Weisberg kicks and deals, and that gets past. It actually has an intent foul as Heikla once again to do a little bit of a dance out of the way. So Heikla had to look out for two straight pitches straight at him.
I think now would be a decent time for if Weisenman can drop that off speed that has worked so well for him. He tried to, couldn't get it down.
Couldn't flick the arm enough down as Noseep will take a one-out walk. Now the base is loaded for the top of the order here with Luca Kramer. Seventh walk of the day.
Yeah, and he's thrown 78 pitches in an inning and a third.
Heavy work for Weisenberg as the lefty. Kramer will enter the batter's box once again. 1 for 1 on the day. First at bat had a walk. Second at bat was a RBI double.
At some point, we're probably going to see a change here because
Kramer with a shot into center field. Fletcher underneath that one for out number 2. Runner tags up and will score 10-0 in favor of Riverton. Heikela scores the 10th run of the day for the Raiders. As now, Bo Anderson to the plate. And just like Kramer, but opposite, had a RBI double to start the game and then a walk on his second at-bat. 10-0 in favor of the Raiders. 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. We're going to get something going. Weisberg, Keats, and I on the runner at second. And a shot into center field over the glove of the shortstop. One runner will stop at third, and that was, trying to see the number on the back. That was Keene as he thought about rounding third and going home as the bases are loaded with a single from Bo Anderson. Is now Braden Baker to the plate here in the bottom of the second. Bases loaded, 2 outs.
I think we got to bring I think during the All-Star game we need to have a mic shift for Benny Locks here. He's just razzing people in the background, man.
Weisenberg with the first offering, 1-0. Yeah, Elan's not wearing the cowboy hat.
You think
today.
that's weird? I'm wearing shorts today, guys.
He never responded when I made that comment about his beard either.
No, my wife responded for me, though.
Baker in the box. Now,
Cody Beers is giving me a hard time about my beard.
Yes.
So. He made it was my wife's birthday. I posted a picture of me and her, and Cody made a mean comment about my beard, and my wife loves my beard, and she actually kind of like put him in his place on social media. So, all right, I gotta pay attention to what's going on here.
2-0 here. Bases loaded in the bottom of the second. 2 outs. We're getting a little off track here. Ball in the dirt. Good block by Chiswick, but a 3-0 count here in favor of Braden Baker. Baker takes the box once again. Weisenberg gets set, back foot on the rubber, follows through the 3-0 in the dirt as one run will come across on the walk. Keene will come in to score. Noseep to third, Anderson to second, and Baker at first.
All right, here's the situation now for Riverton. Martin represents the 15th run, and we're in the bottom of the second inning with 2 down.
Yes. So a potential situation where if Martin can get a grand slam here, this could.
Which with the way they've been swinging the bat.
It's very possible for this Riverton squad as Martin pops one up and goes off the top of the backstop as Elin ducked his head.
I thought that was coming. Thought that was just going to squeak over the backstop. Hey, we have an awning on over us, but
yes,
never know. That thing could like ricochet off and then bounce off that.
The weirdest trajectory path ever, as Martin pops one up. Weisenberg trying to track it down in the sun, and Chiswick could not field it in time and drops it. So that run will come across on the error. Noseep comes in to score.
Well, now your potential not winning run yet, because you still have to play the next half inning, but your 15th run stands on first base.
And that's Chris Reinig, 1 of 2 on the day. Had the 3-run homer in this game, and then a strikeout in his last at-bat. Bases loaded. Weisenberg offers high outside 1-0. 12-0 in favor of Riverton on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Anthony Colasuono alongside Elon Olive.
By the way, we've got 45 minutes left in this game, too.
Weisenberg kicks and fires the 1-0 outside. Now a 2-0 pitch. 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Bases loaded. The 2-0 offering, and that hits Reinig, and a run will come in on the hit by pitch. Anderson will come across for his second run of the day. Now Ryan Cox to the plate. On deck, we get that point, will be Coulter Heikkila. Cox, 1 for 1 on the day. A single and a walk on his last at-bat. Base is loaded here for the Raiders. Up 13-0. Weisenberg sends one, and that's fouled straight back to the backstop. 0-1. Cox re-enters the box. The 0-1 offering just outside 1-1 even count. Bases loaded for the Raiders, and a good start to this night invite for them. The 1-1. And Cox will chop at that one. 1-2 off the foul ball.
Yeah, that ball was so down there that he could have been golfing.
Yeah. Weisenberg now heading the count 1-2. So Weisenberg, you might want to try to go looking back at that area once again. You saw Cox swing at that pitch in the dirt. Now a high one outside the zone. 2-2 even count.
The single most effective pitch we've seen from Weisenberg is that breaking ball that starts up high and then drops and just nips the window. If he can throw that right now, that might be enough to get him out.
Even 2-2 offering. Outside, now a full count as the base is loaded for the Raiders.
Well, you throw a ball here, that's the 14th run coming in. You can't throw a ball. You need to make throw a strike. If they hit it, so be it, but you can't walk that run in.
Full count here. Weisenberg gets set. And that'll be a swing in the dirt for out number 3. And that will do it for the second inning. 5 runs come across for the Raiders. We'll move to the top of the third. This is the First Bank of Wyoming presentation of 307 Baseball at the 2024 Night Invite on MyLocalRadio.com and the MyLocal Radio Sports Network.
On your way to Flaming Gorge or the Uinta, stop in at the store, formerly known as the Cash Store in Fort Bridger, to top up on gas or grab those last-minute snacks. Visit the store today in Fort Bridger, Wyoming. The store is proud to support the students of the Bridger Valley.
Dad, I feel like I got something in my eye.
Let me have a look. Natural protective features of the eye, such as eyebrows, eyelids, eyelashes, and tears, are not always enough. I've been helping people for 14 years, removing anything from metal, glass, or plastic from their eyes. I've even removed a bug that flew into my own eye. At Uinta Eye and Vision, we can help you find the perfect eye protection for playing sports or performing hazardous work to help prevent eye injuries.
Call Uinta Eye and Vision today to schedule your appointment to protect your precious eyesight. Uinta Eye and Vision, 307-789-3937.
Welcome back live inside the Union broadcast booth. Anthony Colasuono alongside Elon Off. 13-0 in favor of the Riverton Raiders here in the top of the third. Cook will lead off, and then order will start once again with James Fletcher, and then in the hole, Fisher Murray. Reineck still on the bump here for Riverton. So far for him, only 2 hits, 1 walk, and 3 strikeouts. No runs given up. It's a good day on the mound and a good day at the plate as well. Reineck 1 of 2. Had a 3-run home run, and next at bat did strike out, and then this past one in the bottom of the second was hit by a pitch, but I think Reineck will forget about that strikeout and take that 3-run homer any day of the week.
Yeah, especially when that kind of gets your offense going. I don't blame him one bit at all.
As Trenton Batlin actually in for Cook. As that pitch gets away outside the zone, 1-0. On deck, James Fletcher. Here in the top of the third. The offering inside by Reineck, 1-1.
One thing we have seen is Reineck has allowed the leadoff guy get on either via the single in the first inning or the walk in the second inning. If you're him, you want to try to get this leadoff guy out.
Pitch just below the zone, 2-1. Reineck gets set. Righty on the bump. The 2-1 offering fouled off and out of play. That'll be 2-2 now. Bratland will enter the batter's box once again. The 2-2 and fouled off the backstop. Count remains 2-2. Reineck and Batlin battling here. Reineck getting set. No one on base. No outs here in the top of the third. The 2-2 down below. Now a full count here, 3-2, and a good battle by Bratland. Full count offered. Reineck kicks and fires, and a strikeout there is 4th of the day.
Again, wanted to get that leadoff guy out. Mission accomplished.
Fletcher to the plate. First at bat was a strikeout. Now the 0-1 ahead, as looks like we got time here. This manager for Riverton will take a chat here with his guys.
He's thrown 43 pitches, so I don't know if he was wanting to keep him available for maybe Saturday or what's going on here.
So we have a little mound discussion as the batter will talk to his third base coach as the ump brushes off the plate. Everyone doing things here. Our man Jace Andrews on his phone, sitting out in the sun. Everyone's doing something here.
I didn't know that you were going to call play-by-play for the people in the crowd.
Yeah.
I'm going to be careful what I do when you're calling games, dude. When I'm not sitting next to you on the mic.
Yeah.
Kneeling on the bleachers, picking his nose, apparently.
What?
We're going to have a fun week here.
Oh,
Bookmark mylocalradio.com.
Yes.
Every game of the 2024 night invite. Also, it will be me and Aaron Poling will be back here in a few weeks' time for the Western District Tournament to decide who goes to state. And then me and Jace Andrews and Cody Beers will be in PAL for the single A state tournament. Every single game of this tournament, every single game of the district tournament, and every single game of the double A and single A state tournaments live on mylocalradio.com. So bookmark it. We're going to have a lot of baseball over the next few weeks.
So it looks like we do have a pitcher change. Luca Kramer will be on the mound. We'll take a break here while Kramer warms up. This is the First Bank of Wyoming presentation of 307 Baseball here at the 2024 Night Invite on MyLocalRadio.com and the MyLocal Radio Sports Network.
Farming requires working with the right equipment. At Covelo Auto Farm Service, you will find the right size tractor, tractor accessories, cattle chutes, and calf corrals for all your farming needs. Covelos has all your auto needs as well. From fluids to belts to protection for your hands, they've got you covered. Covelos also offers a service center for your truck and tractors in one convenient location. Covelos is your one-stop farm and auto shop. Stop in and see them today at 80 Reese Road. Covelos Auto Farm Service.
Get a degree or certification. Earn your high school GED. Get job skills. Become CPR certified. Or use our free 3D printers and tools. These are just a few of the opportunities available at Uinta BOCES #1. Call 307-789-5742 to learn more.
Welcome back live inside the Union broadcast booth. 13-0 in favor of Riverton.
And you should have Reneg on left field to 8.
Strike one called against Fletcher. One here, one out in the top of the third. Kramer on the mound, high and outside, 2-1. Fletcher for his second at-bat of the day, the 2-1 offering, swing and a miss, strike two. Now a 2-2 count. Fletcher re-enters the box. Day is wrapped up for Chris Reinig, 2 hits, giving up 1 walk and 4 strikeouts, as now a ball fouled straight to the back post, 2-2. 2-2 offering. No one on base, 1 out here in the top of the third. And a little grounder straight back to the mound. Kramer, underhand toss to Cox at first for out number 2. As now Fisher Murray to the plate here in the top of the third. 2 outs. Murray, the lefty here. 1 for 1 on the day. First at bat was able to get on with a single in the top of the first. Ball in the dirt by Kramer, 1-0. It's Murray looking to try to do the same here. Kramer kicks and fires the 1-0 and sends one into left field, foul. Murray sends one in left field, and that's foul, 1-1. 2 outs here in the top of the third. It's a good hustle by Reinig and Heikala, trying to get back to that ball in time. Kramer gets set, kicks and fires the 1-1. That ball gets away from Baker. 2-1 here in favor of Fisher Murray, playing first base for Rawlins. Kramer getting set, kicks and fires the 2-1, and a swing in the dirt. Strike 2. It's now a 2-2 count, and Kramer trying to retire the side. Two outs here in the top third, no one on base. Kramer with the offering just above the zone. Now full count here, 3-2 as Murray with a good battle. Full count here. Kramer with the offering and chops one foul. Heikla there to pick it up at third base. There's a little dribbler as Murray was trying to run that one out for sure. Kramer set back onto the rubber. Starts as Cadence fires the full count offering, and it'll be a 2-out walk, and Murray will get on base. William Mastos to the plate here for Rawlins. Runner on first here, top of the third, 1 out. Correction, 2 outs. Next game on deck will be Laramie versus Jackson, as Mastos will get out of the way of that one, but catches the inside part of the zone, 0-1. Kramer dusts off his glove, gets set here. The 0-1 down in the dirt, great block by Baker. Now even count here, 1-1, 2 outs in the top of the third.
Well, if you're Rawlins right now, you got that base runner. See if you can do anything with them.
A 1-1 offering down below. Runner going to second. The throw gets away. Luckily, it caught the top of the glove of Keene, and the center fielder in Martin raced in to back that one up. If not, you could have saw Murray possibly going for third base. Runner in scoring position now for Rawlins and Murray. 2-1 offering here for Mastos. A 2-1 just outside, gets away from Baker. Murray sprinting and will take third base on the wild pitch.
Now makes the count 3-1 as well.
Now Rawlins just 90 feet away from their first run of the day. Here are 2 outs in the top of the third. Kramer kicks and fires the 3-1 outside, and that'll be ball 4. So now runners on the corners. Kramer with back-to-back walks given up as Trinity Taffner to the plate. Kramer getting set here. Once again, Taffner will enter the box as well. Runners on the corners here for Rawlins in the top of the third. 2 outs, 13-0 in favor of Riverton. Kramer with the offering, and Taffner sends one into left field into foul territory, and that will drop, as now be a 0-1 count.
Good first swing there by Trinity. We'll see if he can just straighten it out a little bit more. Try to get that ball a little bit lower. Popping it up, you're not going to get it past this outfield, so try to go for that line drive here if you're Trinity.
That was about 3 feet more in on the release. You're looking at a base hit to bring home the first run of the day. Kramer gets set here. The 0-1 delivery ahead. 2 outs here in the top of the third. Runners on the corners. Murray at third, Mastos at first. Mastos going for second. Baker with the throw. The tag gets away. Murray with a late step on, but still will get home safely, and Rawlins brings their first run across the board. 13:01 now on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. 12-run lead here for Riverton, as Kramer and Baker will have a talk here quickly. As now Mastos at second base. 1-1 count for Taffner. Kramer gets set here. Runner in scoring position for Rawlins. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Now Kramer, that's what you need right there to get back into this count. Now you're ahead and only need 1 more out here in the top of the third. One, 2 ahead here. Kramer kicks and fires and pops straight back up. Baker running after that one, trots a little bit back and gets it for out number 3. We'll move to the bottom half of the 3rd inning after the break. This is a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of 307 Baseball at the 2024 Night Invite on MyLocalRadio.com and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Our community. We love it, we live it, we support it. Trona Valley is your local credit union, and we're proud to invest in relationships that go far beyond banking. We're proud to invest in the lives of our young members and their participation in sports. You're champions in our community, and we're here to support you all the way, on a court, on the field, or elsewhere. Together, let's develop lifelong, successful financial habits. You got this. We're here for you. Trona Valley, member NCUA, TronaValley.com.
Red Devil pride runs deep with the team at Callis Automotive. Today's students are tomorrow's leaders. You'll always find quality products at fair prices at Callis Automotive. We're proud to serve our customers, our community, and our Evanston Red Devils. Stop in today. Callis Automotive, your local Napa dealer.
Welcome back live inside the Union
Our
Broadcast
community.
booth.
We love it, we
Colasuono
live it, we support it.
alongside Elin Olive, 13-1 in favor of Riverton here in the bottom of the 3rd. Heikla to lead off. Keen on deck, and then no seep in the hole.
Looks like we got a new pitcher, yeah.
New pitcher on the mound for Rawlins as number 28, Trinity Taffner. As we can wrap up the day on Weisenberg. 6 hits, 12 runs, 13 runs actually given up. 4 of those earned, and then 8 walks and 2 strikeouts for Eli Weisenberg. As now Taffner warming up here as 7, 8, 9 hitters up for Riverton.
Riverton scores 3 runs. This game is in the books.
So a point of that right there. 3 more runs as Riverton so far put 8 in the bottom of the 1st, 5 in the bottom of the 2nd. So more than able here to put a couple more runs on the board. It's a couple more warm-up pitches here by Taffner, and on deck we have Laramie versus Jackson. Cody Beers and Chase Andrews will be on the call of that matchup. Fun one ahead here for game number 2 of the day here on a Thursday in Green River. Heikla, 2 walks on the day and back-to-back at-bats. So a perfect on-base percentage on the day. Taffner gets set, fires the first offering outside 1-0. Heikla ready once again. Taffner kicks and fires and catches the inside of the zone, the inner third. 1-1. 13-1 in favor of the Raiders. 1-1 offering and swing and a miss as Taffner speeding up through the pitches here. A little bit different cadence speed for every single pitcher as Taffner wants to get the side retired. The 1-2 offering down below, 2-2, a good look by Heikla to hold back.
I don't mind the tempo that Taffner's doing here because it seems to be that it's muscle memory and he's trying to lock in that slot.
The 2-2 down below in the dirt gets away from Chiswick. Now a full count. Taffner gets set, fires the 3-2, and that's fouled straight back to the back post.
Whoever's on deck for the Raiders is getting a workout running back and
forth. And that's Jamison Sprawlden in favor of Keene. As a strikeout looking first of the day for Taffner. And with 1 out in the bottom of the 3rd, that brings up Sprawlden.
Good looking pitch, dotted it on the outside lower corner. Trinity off to a good start.
As first at bat of the day for Spalding. Taftner kicks, fires first one, finds the zone, 0-1. Taftner gets set. The 0-1 kicks and fires, ball in the dirt, bounces right in front of Chiswick. Now even 1-1 count. No runners on base, one out here in the bottom of the third. And strike two. Spalding looks at that one now, 1-2 count. Carter Nosip on deck here for Riverton. 1-2 offering and swings at that one. And that is back-to-back strikeouts for Taftner.
Good start here by Trinity Taftner. See if he can keep it up.
Taftner is throwing a lot of mix of off-speed and fastball pitches that are confusing batters here so far in the ninth spot. Carter Nosip to the plate. Outside 1-0. As Nosip 0 for 1 on the day. On deck is Luca Kramer to start the order once again for Riverton. We get that point, and that will get past the shortstop in Maestos. And it will be a 2-out single for Carter Nosip. It's now Luca Kramer to the plate. 1 of 3 on the day. 13-1 in favor of Riverton. Bo Anderson on deck. Runner on first in Nosip. The offering just outside. Chiswick stands up. Takes a glance in Nosip at first. Hands it back to the pitcher in Taftner. 1-0 count. Taftner getting set. Ball just outside. Kramer takes that one 2-0. 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. 13-1 in favor of Riverton. Taftner keeps an eye on the runner at first. The 2-0 outside. And now Kramer in a good count situation. 3-0. Kramer re-enters the box. Taftner keeps an eye on the runner at first and Nosip. Kicks and fires the 3-0. Just inside. Catches the right corner. 3-1. As Taftner back-to-back strikeouts, looking to retire side if he can get back into this count. The 3-1. And now a 3-2 full count.
That's the thing about the 3-0 count in American Legion Baseball. A lot of the times they got the red light. They're looking for the easy walk. It's a chance for the pitcher to make one pitch.
Kramer sends one into left field. Cook underneath that one, dives on a knee to get it. And now do it for the third inning. We'll move to the fourth. This is the First Bank of Wyoming presentation of 307 Baseball at the 2024 Night Invite here on MyLocalRadio.com and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
The perfect mix of different ingredients can create the most delicious creation. Successful people have the ability to bring many different individuals together who work, collaborate, show kindness, use problem-solving skills, and include each individual's talents and gifts to create new inventions, compose beautiful music, and find ways to make the world a better place. At Uintah County School District Number 1, we work together every day to promote student success. Uintah County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
WattSmart is Rocky Mountain Power's energy efficiency program. WattSmart provides rebates to residential customers for energy efficiency upgrades made around the home. Devices and appliances that use electricity in your home can usually be made more efficient, and that can save you money and energy. When you decide to make upgrades, we have rebates available for you. Visit wattsmarthomes.com today.
Welcome back live inside the Union broadcast booth. Anthony Colasuono alongside Elin Olive. 13-1 in favor of Riverton. Top of the fourth. Chiswick to lead off. Martinez on deck and Hernandez in the hole. As Kramer back on the mound for another inning of work. The last inning gave up a run and had 2 walks. As 13-1 in favor of Riverton. This game started at 10:05 local time here in Green River. Right now it's 11:46, so depending on how long this inning goes, this top half, umps may call it after this. We'll see what happens. But if it's a quick 1-2-3, they'll probably allow Riverton to bat through, and then Rawlins will probably have another chance in the top of the 5th.
Well, now they're at that point where they are down by 11, so they need to score more runs in order to avoid the 5th inning run rule.
Ball down below 1-0 here for Chiswick. Lone plate appearance, was able to get on base with a walk and was left stranded at third in the top of the 2nd. The 1-0, and Chiswick dives out of the way of that one. 2-0. Toe here for Chiswick. Kramer gets set, kicks, and fires. And that ball sails over everyone's heads at the plate, 3-0. Kramer, the 3-0 offering, and outside. It'll be a walk for Chiswick and a leadoff walk at that.
What's the stat about leadoff walks again?
80% of the time, they come around and score. So Chiswick in a good position, but granted, he was a leadoff walk in the top of the 2nd and was stranded at third base. Swing and a miss by Martinez, 0-1. Runner on first, top of the 4th, no outs. 0-1 offering from Kramer, just outside, 1-1. Kramer goes back to the bump. Chiswick at first. The 1-1, swing and a miss on the upper fastball, 1-2. Martinez on his first at-bat, struck out swinging. One, two, and a strikeout looking. And that is the first out here in the top of the 4th. Runner still at first in Chiswick. First strikeout of the day for Luca Kramer. Jorge Hernandez to the plate. On deck, Eli Weisenberg has a grounder towards Heichel at third. Throws to second, now to first for the double play, and in time. What a defensive stop by the Raiders. We'll move to the bottom of the 4th. This is a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of 307 Baseball at the 2024 Wood Night Invite here on MyLocalRadio.com and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Auto, home, life, renters, and business all have one thing in common. They all need insurance. Choosing the right agent is always hard. Choose the agent that takes a professional and individual approach to each client. At Farmers Insurance in Lyman, you will find that agent. Farrell is a down-to-earth person who loves hunting, fishing, and above all, his family. Come in and visit him and his friendly staff for a quote today at 37 Mountain Meadow Street, Suite B in Lyman. water testing, water development, community enhancement grants, and seedling trees, education programs, and specialty workshops helping to preserve agriculture and natural resources in Uintah County. Uintah County Conservation District is here to serve you. Visit our website today at uintahcountycd.com.
Welcome back live inside the Union Broadcast booth as they just did call this matchup 13-1 the final in favor of Riverton. As we'll take a quick break here. This is the First Bank of Wyoming presentation 2024 Night Invite on MyLocalRadio.com and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Explore Logan, Utah. We've got so much awesomeness, I don't know where to begin. Your hotel is only 10 minutes from the gorgeous National Forest for hiking and biking, birdwatching, and wildflower spying. Logan is Utah's heart of the arts with more than 253 live professional performances this summer and free concerts every weekday. Catch the Garter's Market and tons of festivals and fun. Head to Logan. You won't break the bank on less than a tank. ExploreLogan.com.
Hiking in the summer, hunting in the fall, and sledding in the winter are a vital part of living in Lyman, Wyoming. Visiting the historic Heritage Park with its splash pad and updated playground are a must for summertime activities. Visit the new Frisbee Golf Course and make new memories with your family and friends. The town of Lyman is a quiet, peaceful place with some of the best residents in the state. Stop in today and make some new friends and memories that will last forever.
When participating in sports, there's always a lot to talk about performing at the top of your game. I'd like to expand on that and ask, how about performing at the top of your game in every part of your life? This is Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic. I offer solutions to help improve all aspects of your game called life. Pain management, migraines, allergies, emotional release, nutritional supplements based on blood tests, and improved athletic performance. To help you perform at the top of your game every day, call today to schedule an appointment in Evanston or in Kemmer. Hoover Chiropractic, 307-789-0043.
Buying or selling is a simple process if you're working with the right real estate agent. This is Bobby Dalzall, broker with Big Country Properties. We have agents serving both Lincoln and Uintah counties that can assist you with all of your real estate needs. We are the top listing and selling brokerage in the Bridger Valley and strive to be honest, hardworking, and thorough. Whether buying or selling, we make it happen. Call us today at Big Country Properties, 307-782-3556.
Great signage is an important component to any successful business. It lets your customers know they have arrived at your doors, and it's a constant advertisement of who you are. When you install LED signage, you're taking it one step further. The ability to create color messages that move is an attention grabber. Plus, you can change the message whenever you would like. Make your business stand out with an LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign, providing service, installation, and maintenance on all signage. Rocky Mountain Sign, licensed in Wyoming and Utah. Call today for a quote, 307-789-5202.
Using the old-fashioned country tradition of barn building, Martin Sheds uses the time-honored construction techniques handed down from generation to generation. For quality, care, and attention to detail, contact Martin Sheds at 307-679-8187 to get a quote today.
Are you looking for a dental experience that's quicker, more precise, and more comfortable? Look no further. Welcome to Black's Fork Dental, where we bring you the latest in dental technology with our Trios 3D scanner. Our team can scan images of your teeth and gums in seconds, ensuring precise measurements and accurate results, allowing us to design personalized treatment plans tailored to your unique needs. Whether it's crowns, bridges, or clear correct treatments, we've got you covered. Right now, we're offering a 10% discount on any scan procedure. Schedule your appointment with Black's Fork Dental at blacksforkdental.com, where advanced technology meets compassionate care.
Distracted driving is dangerous, but some people just can't seem to help themselves. There's the steering wheel propper, the sneak-a-peeker, the fast scroller, the nightlighter. And it's not long until they become the fender benderer, the got-a-ticketer, the veering off the road, the driver who kills someone. Enough with the phones already. Just put them down.
It's lunchtime, and I'm stuck at the office.
Jackalope. The big game is on. I can't miss it just to pick up groceries.
Jackalope.
Mom, I need supplies for my school project.
Jackalope.
Doing the hopping for your shopping. Jackalope Delivery. 307-679-7174.
Jackalope.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
At Y-Hi, we are with you is more than just 3 simple words. It encompasses the principles we live by to serve our members and local communities. So if you're looking to keep your banking relationships local with a partner who will always be there for you, look to us. We're Y-Hi. We're Wyoming. We're with you. Visit yhi.org to learn how you can be a part of something bigger today.
Sell or buy your home with a realtor you can trust. At Cowboy State Realty, we are dedicated to helping you with all your real estate needs. At Cowboy State Realty, we are working for you. Call us at 307-200-4332 to schedule an appointment today. At Reese Auto Service in Lyman, you will find highly skilled mechanics who will get the job done right the first time. They work on anything from light line jobs of tire alignments, suspension work, and oil changes to heavy line jobs of engine replacement, differentials, and all powertrain components. Make sure all your recreational vehicles are working at top speed by getting them checked at Reese Auto Service in Lyman so your time having fun doesn't end early. Reese Auto Service, 541 State Highway 413, Lyman.
Fast, fresh, delicious. 3 words that describe your experience every time you enjoy a delicious meal with Jimmy John's. Utilizing the freshest ingredients, home-baked bread, and professional sandwich building skills, the team at Jimmy John's always delivers a mouth-watering sandwich to satisfy any hunger. Jimmy John's. Freaky fast, freaky fresh. Visit any of our locations today in Evanston, Rock Springs, Sheridan, and Gillette.
Welcome back live inside the Union broadcast booth. Anthony Colasuono alongside Elon Olive. 13-1 win for the Raiders. They put up 8 in the bottom of the first, 5 in the bottom of the second for their 13 runs as Rawlins put up 1 in the top of the third as the Jimmy John's Freaky Fast recap. 13-1 win for the Riverton Raiders. After the break, we'll have the Dr. McKay Frankum Precision Play of the Game. This is the First Bank of Wyoming presentation of the 2024 Night Invite here on MyLocalRadio.com and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
I don't know about you, but every time I go to the grocery store, I'm filled with anxiety. Do I have enough money? Meat prices have doubled. How can I ever work on food storage when I can hardly afford food for this week? Wyoming Wild Meats in Lyman is the solution. Weekly specials are posted on Facebook. Beef, pork, chicken for one meal or a mixed order to fill the freezer. You will find quality Gosner cheese and milk products and delicious bread. Because overhead is low, the savings are passed to every customer. Wyoming Wild Meats, offering fresh domestic meats.
Serving the Bridger Valley since 1987, Bridger Valley Motors are your engine repair experts. Along with engine repair, Bridger Valley Motors offers towing services, tire alignments, brake repairs, and more. Visit Bridger Valley Motor at 217 North Main Street in Lyman.
The best trips away from home always come when you know you're among friends. This is Coulter Patterson, General Manager at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming. I invite you to stay with us every time you're here. We've got the absolute best staff. Lots of our team members have been working together for years, and we feel like we're a happy family. I guarantee you'll feel that when you come stay with us. We're always glad that you choose the Come On In, and we'll do everything to make your stay comfortable and relaxing. The Come On In Hotel and Suites is the best place to stay because we have the best staff in Casper. Come on in today.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Welcome back live inside the Union broadcast booth, and the Dr. McKay Frankum Precision Play of the Game belongs to Chris Reinig on the 3-run homer in the bottom of the first. That's the Dr. McKay Frankum Precision Play of the Game. We'll take another quick break here. This is the First Bank of Wyoming presentation of 307 Baseball at the 2024 Night Invite on MyLocalRadio.com and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Ready has provided safety and excellence in industrial construction and support services since 1982. Our experts self-perform all phases of construction on new or existing structures, such as site excavation, access road creation, concrete foundations, welding, and the installation and maintenance of piping, tanks, metal buildings, and more. Our turnkey services will have your facility operational quickly and safely. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
When shopping for a new home or property, it's important that your realtor works to make the whole process simple. Serving customers for almost 20 years, the professional agents at Bridger Valley Realty will provide you with the information and resources you need to keep it simple without missing a step. Shopping for the perfect home or property can be a lot of fun.
Trust the Valley's proven realtors. Stop by and see us today.
We offer rebates on energy-saving products and equipment for our customers. For example, your home's heating and air conditioning system draws significant amount of electricity during certain times of the year. We offer cash back for heat pumps, which use energy-efficient technology to heat and cool your home. We also offer rebates on appliances and smart accessories like smart plugs and smart switches. Really, for anything that draws electricity in your home, we usually have some type of rebate to offer you. Visit wattsmarthomes.com today.
Western Wyoming Beverages has been proudly owned and operated in Wyoming for over 50 years, providing reliable service, friendly staff, and the nation's top beverage products, including Pepsi. We always strive to be the premier business partner for our customers. Western Wyoming Beverages services Rock Springs, Green River, Jackson, Evanston, Kemmer, Pinedale, Wamsutter, Big Piney, Mountain View, and Lyman. Go Red Devils!
Welcome back live inside the Union broadcast booth, and the Pepsi Player of the Game presented by Western Wyoming Beverages. Everything is better with Pepsi. Who was better today? And that honor goes to Chris Reinig, 1 of 2 at the plate, and gave up no runs, only allowed 2 hits, 1 walk, and had 4 strikeouts. Chris Reinig was better today. He's a Pepsi Player of the Game presented by Western Wyoming Beverages. And the calendar update, next up we'll have the Laramie Rangers, a single A team, versus the Cheyenne Hawks.
No, that's Jackson Giants.
Correction, Jackson Giants. I am so sorry. Jackson Giants. As that will do it here. Anthony Colasuono alongside Elon Olive, signing off from Green River.
The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of MyLocalRadio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC, no portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC. Thank you for joining us for this sports presentation on MyLocalRadio.com.